What's up, people? Another day, another week. This is Football Insights. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. This is your weekend games review. Today is Monday morning, clear Monday morning, But we have so many games that went on in the weekend. Big games, Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester United drawing, Chelsea losing once again, Real Madrid winning, Barcelona winning, Bayern Munich winning. You know what? Let's get straight into the video, So we are starting from Manchester United. They played around, I think, 12:30 GMT. That is Ghana time, 12:30. Manchester United played against Everton at their newly constructed stadium. Everton, the atmosphere was crazy. I was expecting Everton to win because coming into the game, Manchester United has been, very, very bad, appalling. They have been very, 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 very bad. Sitting, I think they were sitting 15th, and then Everton was sitting 16th. So the battle of Intebe, but Everton has not been that Intebe. They have not been that bad. They have been good since David Moyes walked in as the head coach for the team. But Manchester United ended 2-2. Manuel Ugarte scoring a late goal, Bruno Fernandes scoring a free kick, Beto scoring a very, very nice goal, and then Abdoulaye Doucouré, that ball was a mistake from Onana. I mean, you as a goalkeeper, if you want to go for the ball, go hard for the ball. But Onana go for the ball and then he fluffed it. Abdoulaye Doucouré, responded, and then that was a goal. So Everton went 2 goals up before Manchester United coming back. Bruno Fernandes free kick, and then Manuel Ugarte's, very, 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 very top strike, But Manchester United, Rasmus Højlund is that guy. I don't know, but Rasmus Højlund, 16 games and then 0 goal. 16 games for Manchester United, 0 goal. Manchester United striker has played 16 games, 0 goal. Bro, Rasmus Højlund is some way, But what is really the problem for Manchester United? I think that 1, it has always been a recruitment problem. 2, there's always been, administrative problem. Owners, buying players that were not needed. Owners, supporting coach too much, giving some of the coaches some power. You look at Erik ten Hag and then the likes. He gave them 2 trophies and all of that. But sometimes these coaches, their recruitment is appalling some way. Their recruitment is some way. And then now you have Ruben Amorim, and then it is looking like Ruben Amorim is not doing the job. But from where I sit, I don't see Ruben Amorim as a bad coach. I don't see him to be a bad coach. But from the way things are going, he should up his game. I mean, anything at all as a coach, do anything to win. Anything at all to win. And when you check Manchester United's bench, is so sickening. It's not good. Just look at the bench. Academy boys sitting at the bench for Manchester United. Anthony on loan. Mason Greenwood has gone to Marseille. We have Rashford at Aston Villa, Jadon Sancho at Chelsea. So you see problems. Players with coach, players with the team problems, and then they have all these quality players out of Manchester United. And then now just look at the bench. The team is weakened. But let's big up Everton. They have been doing well since David Moyes walked in, as I said earlier on. So let's big up Everton. Everton has been doing really, really well lately. Let's move to Chelsea. Chelsea lost 2-1 against Aston Villa at the Villa Park. Marco Asensio scoring 2 goals. Enzo Fernandez scoring a very, very early goal. 9 minutes in the game. Chelsea 2 games in a row, and then 2 losses for Chelsea in the Premier League. It is not looking good. Pressure is on Enzo Maresca. Pressure is on the owners. This midweek we have a game against Southampton. I think it is tomorrow. Yeah, I think it is tomorrow. That is on Tuesday. We have a midweek game against Southampton. they will, do their protest against the owners and then the recruitment plan. So let's see what happened. But when you go into the game, Chelsea also having injuries. Chelsea have a lot of injuries, and some of their players are also out or for a loan. And then when you look at Chelsea and then Manchester United, their problem are similar. They are not the same, but they are similar problems. Some quality players find themselves out there at loan, and then when you check the Chelsea bench, we didn't even have, you see, when you are playing a game and then there are like solid quality on the bench, you feel happy as a fan. You know that this and that are not going on well in the game. You have the capacity, you have the ability to bring people in to come and change the game. Imagine this game, we had Joao Felix on the bench. Imagine we have Ronaldo Vega on the bench. Imagine we have all these series of players on the bench. So if you know that you have quality on the bench, just like Aston Villa, they had Rashford on the, I'm not saying Rashford is that quality, but at least Rashford coming from the bench, that is an impact. And Leon Bailey coming from the bench, that is an impact. He is bringing an impact into the game. That is what I'm talking about. So when you watch the Chelsea bench, you see Tarek George, Jadon Sancho. He's not even on form. But I think the coach had the lineup wrong, because James operating as a midfielder and then Gusto operating, so to speak, as a winger it's not the best option. Because if you know that Sancho is not on form, Tarek George is on the bench. Play Tarek George. I'm not a fan of playing of kits and all of that, but as at this point we have nothing to do. You play Tarek George. Give the boy the chance. He's on the bench. Give the boy the chance. Let Sancho come and impact the game in the second half. It is just like that. You can't play a right back as a winger. It's never done anywhere. So the coach was playing Gusto as a winger, Ray James as a midfielder, and then Ray James is not fit to play as a midfielder now. Physically, he's not that fit to play as a midfielder. So after the first half, first half, it was, I think, 1-0. And then you could clearly see that Aston Villa are coming into the game. And then when they have a quality up front, it is going to be done for Chelsea. It is going to be done for Chelsea. So I tweeted on X that you see Ray James playing as a midfielder, it's not working. So as a coach, Gusto playing as a winger, it's not working. You have two wingers on the bench. So this is what we are going to do. Enzo come and help Caicedo in the middle. Just remove Gusto from the game. You can even, remove Ray James from the middle, bring Gusto back to the right back, because he was playing as, so to speak, three-back system. And Kowo, Akwana Sabruta, Levi Kowo, as a defender. And you cannot defend. When the striker holds the ball, you'll be pushing the striker just like this. Kowo was Sabruta. Kowo. So, you see, you remove Ray James from the game because it is not working. Caicedo is doing all the work and it is not working. So bring out Ray James, and you can even send Gusto back, and then you play a 4-back, Tarek George in the game, or even Sancho in the game, so that you get your in Nkuku to press. So that you get your wings, you get in Nkuku, you have Kobama, and then you have Tarek George. It's simple as that. Sometimes coaches make things worse for them. You see, when you are watching the game, you could see the problems there, and then the coach on the touchline is not seeing anything, and you don't have any power to also do any changes because you are just a fan. You are just a fan. So Aston Villa came back in the game. Asensio scored in the 58th minute. In the 89th minute, Asensio also scored, so he scored 2 goals. Asensio came from PSG loan, and then he scored 2 goals against Chelsea, just like that. Rashford was brilliant on the day. He came from the bench second half, and then he was doing really, really, really well. So big shout outs to Rashford, big shout outs to Asensio, and then Philip Jones. And I would not even blame him that much. That ball, I would not even blame him. It was, very, 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 I would say appalling goalkeeping, but I will not even blame him that much. Newcastle also won by 4-3 against Nottingham Forest. 4-3. Lewis Miley scored in the 23rd minute. Murphy and then Isak scored 2 goals for Newcastle. And Nottingham Forest, Callum Hudson-Odoi scored outside the box, scored from outside the box. Milankovic and then Yates also had a late goal for Nottingham Forest. So it was 4-3 against Nottingham Forest. Newcastle are cooking. They are coming in very, very hard for the top four because to score Nottingham Forest are sitting on a third on the league log. So if you score them, it means that yes, you are also there. So Newcastle are coming in hard. The top four this season in the Premier League going to be on fire because Manchester City also lost. So imagine Manchester City losing, Nottingham Forest losing, and Chelsea you win it. I mean, you are getting closer. But now it looks like Aston Villa is getting closer. Newcastle is getting closer. AFC Bournemouth is also getting closer. So the top four, the race for the top four is on. Race for the top four is on. Let's look at the big game, Liverpool versus Manchester City. Top game. Manchester City, they have a problem. I have always said it. They have a really, really big problem. But let's look at the halftime stats. And it will give us a depiction of what actually happened in the first half and then in the game. First half, possession 68 for Manchester City, 32 for Liverpool. 8 shots for Manchester City, 3 shots for Liverpool. And then on target was 3-2 for Manchester City. Passing accuracy 92 for Manchester City, 83 for Liverpool. Final third entries 29 for Manchester City and 13 for Liverpool. So this, according to this statistics, what is it telling us? It is telling us that one, Liverpool was purposeful in the first half because they didn't have much of the ball, but when they get the ball, they are purposeful, transitions, quick, and then they are scoring you. 2, Liverpool have a strong defense. Even though we could see Doku cooking, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then all of that. Doku had, I think, 13 successful dribbles, and the Trent Alexander-Arnold was also dribbled past 11 times in the game. Doku cooked him very well. But on the field of play, when you win, some of these things are not talked about. You just win the game, and that is all. Just win the game. So you could see Doku cooking Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Liverpool's defense, my God, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, sublime on the day. And then I was telling my friend, if Bradley is there, Trent should come out, and then Bradley should, come in to help, help the situation because Doku was cooking them. But according to report, Bradley is injured, so Bradley is not there. And then, towards the end of the game, he brought, Gerald Konsa to come and tackle in for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Manchester City, it's not looking good. Kevin De Bruyne, hey, Kevin De Bruyne, a player like Kevin De Bruyne, and then the passes are not even going in. So they have to, substitute him or sub him, I think around 50-something minutes to bring in James McCarthy. So I think James McCarthy should be given more chance. Kevin De Bruyne is not working this season. Kona 100 million. Go and take some of the 100 million at Saudi. Saudi 100 million is waiting for you. Just go and take the money. Liverpool, congratulations to them. They are the champions of the Premier League. I will say they are the champions of the Premier League because as of now, they are, I think 10 points gap. It will be 9 points or 10 points. 9 or 10. I think I would have to cross-check. Let me cross-check right now and see if Liverpool are 10 points ahead of Arsenal. So as you can see the table on the screen, Liverpool are significantly ahead, well ahead of Arsenal. But the race for the Golden Boot is also on. Mohamed Salah, what a player. Mohamed Salah, 25 goals and 15 assists, 41 goals involvement. Top performance. Top performance for Mohamed Salah in the Premier League this particular season. Erling Haaland 19 goals. Alexander Isak also has 19 goals. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened in the Premier League